Environmental Science with Min.
Hello, guys. Today we'll be talking about energy sources. What are the major sources of energy do we use? So, about three-quarters of the world's commercial energy comes from non-renewable fossil fuels, and the rest from non-renewable nuclear fuel and renewable sources. So the net energy is the amount of high quality energy available from a source minus the amount of energy needed to make it available. So there are different types of energy, forms of energy. We have solar energy, wind energy, nuclear energy, tidal energy, kinetic energy, geothermal, and so on and so forth. So according to this graph, majority of our source of fuel is from gases and oils and fossil fuels, but only 8% are from renewable sources such as sun, wind, the hydro from the water, and from the heat of the volcanoes, geothermal. So this is the world energy consumption by the world in 2010. So majority is still 80% in fossil fuels and only a small fraction for nuclear and renewable source. So as you can see, it's from 2000 and to 2006. There's a there's a there's a tiny change between in investing in renewable sources. So here in the Philippines, majority of our power supply comes from coal, oil based, and natural gas. Only a few percent it comes from renewable energy. Do you know in La Union, nandoon yung yung windmill, a wind turbine? Yeah, it is one of the ways to generate energy. But let's move on. So what is renewable energy? Any sustainable energy source that comes from the natural environment. So for some examples are solar, wind, biomass, wave energy, geothermal, and tidal. So ano nga ba ang advantage ng renewable energy? So renewable siya, as in hindi siya nauubos, madali siya mapalitan. Maganda siya sa environment, mura, ano siya, makakabenepisyo siya sa ekonomiya natin at kaya nga mapa-stable ang price. Hindi katulad sa mga fossil fuel, taas tayo ng taas. Pero mahirap siyang makakuha ng malaking amount of energy. Large tracts of land, kailangan rin siya maraming kalupaan para ma-build natin siya. Kailangan rin natin ng malaking kapital. So, solar energy can be used to generate electricity galing sa sun natin or sa sunlight. So, ito yung photovoltaic cell. Tatama dito si si sun, yung ilaw ng sun sa voltaic cell and i-convert sa energy. So, ano ba advantage niya? Libre lang naman ang araw. Renewable siya. At saka hindi siya nakakapag-produce ng greenhouse effect. Pero ang disadvantage niya, mahal siyang paggawa at this moment. Only a certain place are right for solar power. Meron kasi mga lugar sa mundo na to na bihira lang tamaan ng sunlight or mahina lang ang sunlight. At saka ngayon, at ang isa pa sa mga problem ng solar energy, hindi siya nagagamit sa gabi kasi walang ang araw. So wind energy, it is described by gumagamit tayo ng wind to generate electricity. Ito yung wind turbine. Kino-convert niya from kinetic energy to mechanical power. So may generator siya para ma-convert. So wind power does not create greenhouse gas. So the energy used to build one of these rapid turbine is madali siyang mapalit, madali siyang, halimbawa, namuhunan ka, 3 to 6 months, mababawi mo siya, yung ginastos mo. At tumatagal siya at least 25 years. At safe siya. Pero ang problema naman sa turbine is kailangan natin ng maraming turbine para makapag-create ng electricity. Hindi, isa pang disadvantage, nagagamit lang 'to 'pag sa mahangin na lugar or 'pag onti ang hangin, onti lang energy create. So, hydroelectric energy. Hydropower plants captures the energy by pulling water to generate electricity. Halimbawa, sa Angat Dam, yung machine dito, yung turbine, kino-convert niya yung mga bumabagsak na tubig into energy. So, ang advantage nito, hindi siya nakakapag-create ng greenhouse gas. Energy from water is free at hindi siya mauubos. And hydroelectric energy is more reliable than wind or solar. Kaso nga lang, ang disadvantage ng hydroelectric, kailangan niya ng tubig para mapagana. Mahirap magpagawa ng dam. Mahal. Large dam can cause water damage din sa environment, which can cause people and wildlife. So, pwede siyang mag-cause ng kabahaan or drought pag hindi siya napag-aralan ng mabuti kung saan itatayo. Geothermal naman, which use heat from deep inside the earth to generate steam from electricity. So, ang advantage niya, walang greenhouse gas. Energy is fire and won't run out kasi nasa ilalim siya ng lupa. Ginagamit niya yung mga init sa ilalim ng lupa. Geothermal can also reduce acid rain by 97%. Renewable siya at yung power plant niya hindi kailangang maging sobrang laki and efficient siya. Pero ang problem naman nito, hindi lahat ng places pwedeng mapaggawaan ng geothermal. Harmful ang gas and minerals occasionally comes up. So, ang problem nito, limited lang talaga ang place na pwedeng yung pagkatayuan. So, yung mga areas na pwedeng yung pagtayuan dyan is yung malapit sa mga volcano or earthquake. Kaya ayaw mag-invest ng pera ng mga negosyante sa geothermal. Bioenergy. So, marami tayong mga bioenergy, mga kahoy, landfill mass, alcohol fuel. So, ano ba ang advantage ng biomass energy? Biomass fuel is cheap and could use rubbish that we might otherwise throw away. Biomass fuel will not run out. Biomass crops that are grown absorb the same time amount of pollution. So, yun ang advantage niya. Ang another disadvantage niya, ang disadvantage naman niya is growing biomass crops needs a lot of space. Kailangan niya na maraming espasyo. And biomass fuel are not grown. They create greenhouse gases pag sinusunog. Pero in a lesser degree compared sa charcoal or sa mga fossil fuel. So, ano naman ang non-renewable energy? Ang non-renewable source is a natural source that cannot be remade or regrown at the scale of comparable to its consumption. Halimbawa, nauubos ang mga nuclear, nauubos ang coal, nauubos ang crudo, nauubos ang gas. So, ano ba ang advantage ng non-renewable energy? Non-renewable energy seems to be abundant. Cost-effective siya yung pinakamadaling kunin. It is much easier to produce and use and mataas ang market value niya. Problem niya, nakakasira siya sa environment, sa kalusugan natin, at lagi siyang taas ng taas. So, nuclear energy. So, gumagamit tayo ng nuclear, halimbawa, uranium-235, para or plutonium para makapag-produce ng energy. So, nuclear fuel doesn't cause greenhouse gases. Kailangan lang ng onting nuclear para maka-create ng energy. Expensive, ang disadvantage niya, expensive siya para i-maintain. And may safety hazards. And marami siyang procedure na gawin. And knowing our country, may kailangan natin maging very careful sa pag-handle ng nuclear. Kung hindi, malaki naman ang ganti sa atin. Katulad na nangyari sa Chernobyl. So, non-renewable energy, gas and oil, ang advantage naman niya is nakikita siya sa maraming lugar sa buong mundo. Madali siyang i-transport using pipes and ships. Natural gas is the cleanest of fossil fuel, releasing half the greenhouse gases of coal versus coal. So, disadvantage niya, supplies of oil and gas are running out. Na mauubos na siya. Pag once na nawala na siya, wala na siya habang buhay. Working on oil and gas rig can be dangerous for people and the environment. Burning oil and gas release pollution which increase global warming. So, ito yung mga type ng oil. Okay. So, moving on. Coal is a cheap form of energy. Madali siyang i-transport. Yun ang advantage ng coal. Pero ang disadvantage niya, ang supply ng coal ay mawawala na siya within 100 years. And when it's burned, coal releases na maraming greenhouse gases. Kailangan, para makakuha rin tayo ng mga abo, ay coal, charcoal, kailangan nyong mag-dig ng hole sa mga mina, which is delikado sa both sa kalikasan and sa taong magmimina doon. So, gaano katagal na lang ang mga krudo natin? According sa survey, according sa pag-aaral, it will take them around 2050 to 2000 bago maubos at least 80% ang mga krudo natin. So, sa tingin nyo, ano ang magandang gamitin? Nuclear, fossil fuel, solar, wind? Which do you think it's the right source of energy to invest? Tell me your answers in the comments, please. So, see you next week. Bye for now.